Hello, good morning students. This is lecture number 4 of AFM unit 2D element. In this lecture we are going to see that learning objective, importance of convergence and its criteria, method of convergence and condition for polynomial function of elements. So first question, that what is convergence? So convergence is a process in which the solution obtained by AFM approaches the exact solution. Means in short, to obtain exact solution. So when you call a process, it require two end. First, that is input end, and second one is output end. So output, that is we want exact solution, and what about input? So we will get approximate solution by using displacement function in AFM. So that approximate solution we will try to convert into exact by eliminating or minimizing the error and to achieve accuracy. So for better clarification, we will take a simple example. Suppose we will take a simple cantilever beam, that is first means one end is fixed and having negligible deflection, and second end having transverse load denoted as a P and denoted as a delta 2 having maximum deflection. By using this application or example, suppose we plot a graph between deflection and number of element in mesh as well as solving time. So the deflections start from near about 0.05 to 0.27. Means in first iteration we will get 0.05, later on 0.10. As we know, if we go for finer mesh or higher order mesh, or if you increase number of element in mesh, we will get better and better or accurate answer in AFM. Okay, so from this graph, in first iteration, first answer, that is 0.05. so this is our platform or basic answer. After that we increase the number of element, again we will get a better solution, and linearly means that approximate solution converted into exact solution. Then you can see here that on 1000 elements we will get 0.27, near about 27 answer, and convergence will get constant. Okay, means answer will not change after increasing number of mesh. Okay, so near about this is our required answer, and after number of iteration our actual answer will not get changed. So we can say the convergence rate is constant. So our main objective to that convergence rate should be to maintain constant, and we'll get better or exact solution on that point. Main limitation, that is if you go finer mesh after achieving convergence rate, so that is our wastage of time, and computational time or computational power may increases. So this part indicate that increased solving time means though we get exact solution. Then some criteria required to obtain convergence. So first, the displacement function should be continuous and differentiable. So this condition satisfied by using polynomial equation. Means if you use polynomial equation, so we can achieve that convergence rate. Second, displacement function should include constant term. Means suppose this is our u is our displacement function, so it required one constant term because it provide robustness or rigidity to the solution. Third one, displacement function should include linear term, means it should at least one linear term, means variable having means power equal to 1, that is nothing but linear, means answer not randomly get, or we can say in next iteration the answer slowly or linearly change from previous point to next point. Will not get any random, means first time 0.05 and then later on directly 100 or directly 200. So in next iteration we will get a linear solution. So that linearity maintained by this linear term. Then fourth, displacement function must satisfy the continuity condition across the inter element boundary at nodes. Continuity means when you discretize domain, means and denoted as a first element, second element, third element. So for that we consider means second element always after 1, third element after always second. That is nothing but continuity. Okay, at intermediate node, means first we consider element 1, means node 1 and 2. Later on we directly not directly jump on element 3, that is node 3 and node 4. We directly jump on always element 2, that is node 2 and 3. So that is nothing but continuity. Then displacement function should satisfy geometry isotropy, that is the displacement function should be symmetric about axis. So this term more clarified in upcoming slides. Then that is a method of convergence. To obtain a convergence rate, there should be some method. The accuracy of FEM solution depend on the mesh quality. If you go for higher mesh or fine mesh, you get accurate solution. So on the basis of refinement, there are 4 methods: H refinement, P refinement, HP refinement and R refinement for to obtain convergence. So this, suppose this is our original domain, that is 4 element and 9 nodes. In H refinement, the number of elements are increased without changing the element type, and the accuracy of solution by using finer mesh of same type of element. In second type, that is P refinement, the number of node in element is increased. Here we can see number of node are increased without increasing number of element. In third type, both number of element as well as number of node are increased. In fourth type, that is R refinement, so number of node as well as number of element remains same with respect to original mesh, but solution improved by rearrangement of node without changing the number of element or degree of polynomial, just reposition of node. Next term, that is Pascal triangle. So Pascal triangle useful to generate displacement function for 2D element. Okay, this is simplest form to generate displacement function. So there are different level. Suppose this is apex is a level 1, below level 2, 3, 4 and so on. So 2D element requires 2-dimensional displacement function, means in terms of x and y. These are 2 variables. So if you observe carefully, in next level, x will increases, x square, x cube, x4. Similarly in right hand side, y square, y cube and y3. First step, in first level, that is constant term, just like here. a0 is a constant term. If you go for second term, that is linear term, means variable having only power equal to 1. So x means displacement function having variable with power equal to 1, x and y. So this is axis, and if power of variable in left hand side and power of variable in right side is equal, that is nothing but isometric symmetry. Okay. Then in third, the variable having power equal to 2, x square. Here x and y means x raised to power 1 as well as y raised to power 1. So 1 plus 1, 2. So the power in that level equal to 2y square. Then similarly, just start from left side to right side, if x decreases, here you can see x cube, then x square, x raised to power 1, that is nothing but x raised to power 0, that is nothing but 1. Okay. And y increases, here we can say y raised to power 0 means 1, y raised to power 1, y raised to power 2, y raised to power 3, and like that x decreases and y increases in further stages. So this is called as a linear, quadratic term, cubic term, then quartic term. Okay, means by using Pascal triangle we can formulate displacement function for 2D element. From that Pascal triangle, displacement function for different type of 2D element, such as linear element having degree of polynomial equal to 1, means variable having power equal to 1, number of element in polynomial, that is 3, a01, a1x, 2, a2, y is equal to 3. So u, that is displacement in x direction, and v displacement in y direction. Similarly, will increase power, and second, that is quadratic element, degree of polynomial equal to 2, number of terms 6. For cubic, degree of polynomial, that is power of variable equal to 3, and number of terms, that is 10. Condition for polynomial function of element. So there are 4 conditions. First, geometric isotropy, completeness requirement, inter element compatibility requirement, C0 and C1 type, continuity. So let's discuss one by one. So geometric isotropy we already discussed, that is when you observe Pascal triangle, so power of variable in left side with respect to axis is equal to power of variable in right side. So polynomial displacement function of element must be symmetric about axis of symmetry of Pascal triangle. So xy symmetry element, if there is a x square in equation, then must be y square in that equation. The shape of displacement should not change with change in local coordinate system. Second, that is nothing but completeness requirement. In short, if you observe this table, if there is any missing term from this given equation, then that is nothing but incompleteness. So linear element always having 3 terms, quadratic having 6 terms, and cubic element displacement function should have 10 terms. If any missing term from equation, then that equation we can say that is incompleteness. So that is nothing but incompleteness. Then third condition, that is inter element compatibility requirement. Suppose this is a sample element 1 and 2 with common edge 3, 4 for both the elements. This is unloaded element, and after application of external load on that element, the common edge shift towards any one direction with respect to element 1 as well as with respect to element 2. That is nothing but compatibility element. Suppose common edge 3, 4 shifted towards right side direction for element 1. So For element 2 must, for element 2 also must have that common edge 3 and 4 must shifted towards right side direction, because there are two possibility, maybe that common edge 3 4 shifted towards left for element 1 or towards right for element 2, or maybe vice versa. So that condition is nothing but incompatibility or overlap condition. So we required this figure number 2, that is common edge should be shifted towards any one direction for both the elements. Fourth condition, that is C0 and C1 type continuity. So C0 is nothing but primary variable or displacement function, is continuous at node. We already discussed what do you mean by continuity or continuous. Then C1 primary variable, that is displacement function, and its derivative, so maybe considered as a stress and strain, are continuous at node. So this is regarding different condition for polynomial equation. So in this session we'll try to learn, that is importance of convergence, convergence criteria, method of convergence, condition for polynomial function of element. Thank you.